Good morning. This is Mornings on the Dove. I'm Steve Johnson. Be sure to get our app on your smartphone or tablet, and you can also watch the Dove on our website or on our Roku channel. In the news today, one of the protesters occupying a national wildlife refuge in Oregon says the ultimate goal is to turn the land over to local authorities so people can use it free of federal oversight. Ryan Bundy says the protesters want to restore the rights to people so they can use the land and resources for ranching, logging, mining, and recreation. Bundy spoke at the Malheur National Wildlife Refuge south of Burns. Bundy says that he and others are prepared to occupy the remote federal area indefinitely. Protesters object to a prison sentence for local ranchers for burning federal land. A renewed effort to restrict public gun ownership in the nation begins today as President Obama makes another attempt to limit their use. Over the weekend, the president says he'll move forward on unfinished business in his final term in office, targeting private gun ownership in the nation.
A few months ago, I directed my team at the White House to look into any new actions I can take to help reduce gun violence. And on Monday, I'll meet with our Attorney General, Loretta Lynch, to discuss our options.
Now, the National Rifle Association calls the latest attempt to restrict gun use as a political stunt opposed by most Americans, though the president says a vast majority in the nation support his gun restriction efforts. Saudi Arabia severing diplomatic ties with Iran amid spiking tensions over the execution of a prominent Saudi Shiite cleric. Iranian officials have harshly condemned the execution of the cleric and 26 other men convicted of terror charges. The Saudi foreign minister says that Iranian diplomatic personnel have been given 48 hours to leave the country, and all Saudi diplomatic personnel in Iran are being recalled home. The Saudi embassy in Tehran was attacked by protesters early on Sunday morning. Head of Jackson County's Parole, Probation, and Juvenile Justice Department been busted on meth possession charges. 48-year-old Shane Hagee charged and released by Medford police. The arrest occurred at the Purple Parrot, the Medford Center. Jackson County District's Attorney's Office will decide in the next 2 weeks whether to move ahead on those charges. With many resolutions being made, bringing in 2016, athletes showed up at the Bigham Knoll campus and Jacksonville Sunday for the New Year's Revolution cyclocross event hosted by Cycle Analysis. Flywheel bicycle shop owner Ian Bagshaw and Kate Rodriguez maneuvered the slippery course, riding a tandem together for the first time, which brought many challenges.
Barriers, getting back on after we get off. We got the getting off part down okay, but the getting back on we're a little slow.
And the turns.
Tight turns are tricky.
Yeah.
Tom Keller also tried something new, riding a fat tire bike in the B race, which he enjoyed, and was able to climb the paved staircase twice without dismounting from the machine. Let's take a look at the weather scene and what we can expect. And there is rain in the forecast for Northern California and Wairika. High of 41 today, 43 tomorrow. Clearing on Wednesday. Could be sunny by Friday with a high of 44. Moving in the Klamath Basin, a mixture of rain and possible snow today, a high of 36. 37 tomorrow. Clearing skies expected by Friday, but a high of only 33. As we move along the Oregon coastal area, rain today through Wednesday with highs in the low 50s. Clearing for the weekend and 55 and sunny expected on Friday. In the Bend area of central Oregon, partly cloudy today, a high of 37, but then rain and possible snow flurries starting on Tuesday, extending through Thursday. And for southern Oregon, in the Medford area, 45 today, good chance for rain on Tuesday, clearing on Wednesday. That's a look at news and weather right here on the Dove.